Good morning, or good afternoon. As much as I don't know the date, I also apparently don't know the time. I'm going to move over here a little closer to the microphone. Hey, how's everybody doing? Hope you're holding up okay. We are going to do a pretty good workout today. But before we do that, we're going to warm up. We're going to stretch with your plan and whether or not you looked at your dreams. If you wrote down your dreams, thought about your dreams, made your dream live, like you drew a picture of it, this is what it's going to look like, then closer to getting my dream. Okay. So right now we are going to do some warm up, and that is going to be, what should we do? 30 seconds. Let's do 1 minute of running in place. Okay. So we're going to go 1 minute and we'll start it in just a few seconds. There you go. And go. 1 minute running in place. Okay, hey, sorry about that, guys. Okay, we ran, we did some jumping jacks. Now we're going to do some high knees. Okay, so if you can see my face here, we're going to do high knees. Boom, boom, just like this. Okay, keep going. We're going to do that for 1 minute also. Go ahead. Nice job, guys. Okay, hands on our hips. We're going to do up, 2, 3, 4, just going up on our toes. 5, just like Megan. 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to do 20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice job. Now toe raisers. Ready? 1, 2. We're going to do 20 of those. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, no one has to be very close. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. Hey guys, I also wanted to let you know that starting next week, we are going to record all of these and put them online. So they won't be live. We just haven't had. Huh? Yeah, they'll still be on YouTube, and we'll have links from our Facebook. But we are going to do recorded videos and put them on YouTube because right now we spend 6 days a week in the gym, and we're here for like 4 hours each day just doing videos for different groups and things. So if we can record those, then we can put them online. You guys can watch them whenever. The way it stands right now, we have anywhere from 1 to 15 people that watch them live, and then the rest. I think one of ours had like 600 views, and those all come after the fact. So we're going to go ahead and record these. That way we can do different things. We're actually going to go and do like beam and some vault stuff and some stuff on bars, things you can do at home, of course. But that will give us the ability to kind of move around. We can set up at a different station, and that'll be kind of fun for you guys. So anyway, that'll be starting next week. We are going to record them all. They'll still be at 3 o'clock is when we'll, or 2 o'clock, sorry, is when we'll put them online, and 1 o'clock for the preschoolers. But that way we can do a lot more things and have a lot more fun with them also, okay? All right, arm swings, back and forth, one on top of the other, switching arms on top, and go ahead. Nice. Okay, arm circles. Forward. Here comes our.
What else have we been doing? Yes.
I think she's doing fine without me. What do you think? You know, I'm sure you guys experience it at home. It's just fun as a dad to torture your kids. Okay. Nice. It's not like she's never done this before. All right, guys, grab your wrists. We're just going to roll them out. And lead them through tight stretch, straddle, right, left, right, touch your chest and down. I could talk from the background. And height. Pointed feet at first. Try to reach your nose down to your knee, keeping the knees flat on the ground. Excellent. Now flex your feet. You're going to pull those feet, those toes back. Megan, can you show a flex?
They were flex.
Oh, sorry. Over to the left side. Good. Good job, Megan.
Oh.
Down the middle. Try to get your chest flat on the ground if you can. She's just walking her hands out until you get as far out as you can. Get your straddle as wide as possible with your legs. Good job. Okay, knee to your foot to your knee. Oh, you can't get that. So you want to try to get your knee like that, your foot. And to the left side. Switch your legs around. Oh, she already did that one. Good job. Okay, and the hurdler stretch. Good. Hips are tilted back. Foot is out in front of the knee. So your knee's not past your foot. It's here and your foot's down. I don't know. No. You're pushing down on that knee, remember? I'm sure you guys experience it at home. We're having strange sounds outside. Almost sounds like a fire truck or a police car, but then you look and there's nothing. I don't know what is making that sound. Trying to touch your knee to that, your nose to the knee, keeping your front leg that's extended straight. And slide out into your right leg split. Remember, she's still got a bum knee, guys, so that's why she's not showing the full extension. And switch legs. What's that? Oh. That's a hard one to do at home because it's easy to get really archy. Good, and slide it out. Knee to, nose to your knee. I say that wrong every single time. Good, and slide into your left leg split. There's the split. Notice her feet are pointed. And also notice, guys, when you're doing these at home, some of you are really flexible. This knee and this foot are pointed straight to the ceiling, okay? So they're not to the side. Like a lot of you will do these, and you say, hey, I got my splits. But they're not, your knees are pointed off to the side or your foot's pointed to the side. let's try to get your hips square, and that means that foot and your back leg, the one that's down, the knee will be pointing straight down, not out to the side, okay? Now, middle splits, and then we'll be done. You can do them from your elbows if you need to. So, for those of you at home, I'm a good example because I am not flexible in the split area. So your feet are parallel. This is an alternative way. If you don't have your middle splits, do them like this first, okay? So get your knees as wide as you can. Notice my feet. They're not in like this, and they're not way out like that. They're just parallel. So both legs are pointing the same direction, okay? Nice and as wide as you can get them. You can go on your elbows if you need to, but you're gently going to push your hips backwards towards your heels, okay? That's about as far as I can go, and I really feel it. Excellent. Keep going. Oh, yeah. That's it for me. Okay, come out of that. We're going to sit on our heels. Just sit back. Boom. Roll it out a little bit. You should feel this all over, but we're really putting weight on the top of your foot, and it'll stretch out the top of your foot as you're doing this. Good. Hands flat on the ground. I'm going to do a little bit more wrist stuff. Okay? Notice my hands are pretty close together. I can touch my thumbs. You're going to gently push your shoulders forward. Again, you're just on your hands and knees, so you don't have to put a lot of weight on them. But you're gently pushing forward. We're stretching out those forearms. Okay? You should feel it in the back of your arm. Kind of roll around just a little bit. Good. Now, try turning your hands around this way. Oh, yeah. You might feel like I do. One hand hurts more than the other. Good stretch for it. You feel that too? If it's easy, you can kind of slide your shoulders back, okay? And that puts a little more pressure on. Last one, okay? Don't put a ton of weight on, but you're gonna turn your hands over so that your palms are facing up, okay? Same thing. Again, don't put all your weight on your wrists. We're just gonna slowly stretch those out a little bit. See Megan over there doing it. Okay. I have a jump rope because you guys know what a jump rope is. I don't need to tell you that. But you may not know what a jump rope isn't, okay? It isn't designed to be a lot of things like a pull toy or something like that, although sometimes we use it for that. But what it can do, and what they don't advertise, is a great way to stretch. So you can hold it like this and drop your arms behind you, okay? Get your hands as close together as you can as you do this. Notice keeping your arms straight. Good. There's a few others we can do with these two. You can pull this one down. So I'm pulling down here, and I'm holding it in this hand. I'm just gently pulling down. I really feel it in the back of my arm here. Sorry, we keep getting messages. And I'm going to switch hands. So now I'm holding it in this hand and in this hand. Arm is close to my head. I'm going to pull it down slightly. Kind of see I'm still standing pretty much upright. Good. Okay. You put your jump rope away. Now, we talked about a foam roller, and if you have one, awesome. If you don't go buy one. You can take a towel, like a bath towel, roll it up really tight. You can have your mom or dad help you, and put a rubber band around it or something, okay? That way it'll stay in a roll. And you are gonna use it like I'm about to show you, okay? So, you're gonna lay it on the ground. I'll do it from the side, it'll be easier to show, okay? I'm just gonna lay on it, and I am going to roll out the top of my legs. If it's too easy, I can take one leg off, so there's all the weight on that one leg. Switch. Good. There's a bunch we can do with the foam roller. Roll the back of your legs. So on that one, I only went from here to my hip, okay? Remember, this stretch that we did earlier stretches the hip flexor. And the last one that we're gonna do, and then we'll get started more, is at the edge of your couch. And this is your couch, okay? Back foot straight, front foot straight, back leg straight. And I'm gonna gently push my hips forward and down. I should feel it. Notice the back heel is flat against the ground. And we're gonna drop our hips back a little bit and then drive our knee straight down. Good. And switch legs. Back leg straight. Make sure that back foot is straight so it's not turned out. And drop your hips back and bend the knee. Remember, you're trying to drive the knee straight down. Good. Okay. So now I have a little exercise for you to do, and then we're going to do some core stuff. We're going to do a little bit of workout today, and we're going to do some rolls. Okay. So if you have a mat or some pillows or something, seat cushions from a couch, you can do that. But first, we're going to do something called visualization. Okay, some of you may have heard of it. I don't think we've covered it much in class. It's hard to do in the gym. So this is one thing that's actually better in a video setting when you guys are safe and tucked in your house. If you close your eyes, you can imagine a TV, or maybe it's your computer screen. And you're going to imagine, try to see a picture of your computer or your TV. Can you see it there? Good. Now, imagine that the screen is black. So just like when it's off, the screen is black. Can you still see your TV? Good. Now, put a red ball right in the middle of your screen. So your eyes are closed. You're imagining, you're seeing a picture of your TV in your mind, okay, or your computer. And there's a red ball right in the middle of the screen. You're imagining this. That red ball right in the middle of the screen, can you see it? So get in the habit of trying to find that red ball. Is it a big ball? Is it a little ball? Is it shiny? Maybe it's kind of dull. Is it a hard ball or is it kind of soft? Now, make the ball bounce a little bit. So you see, you can see it kind of bouncing like you were standing there watching the ball bounce. Can you do that? Good. Now go ahead and open your eyes. Now, if you're able to do that, then you can visualize. And I know some of you are pretty young, but even the young ones, I teach 5-year-olds how to do this. You can totally visualize. And if you can visualize it, remember we started out by talking about our dream. What does your dream look like? Okay. Imagine your dream was to do college gymnastics. What would it look like? Where would you be competing? Would you be at Oregon State? maybe at Boise State or UCLA, where would you go? Imagine yourself. What color would your leotard be? What would be your favorite event? I know I love Beam personally. That's my favorite event. What would yours be? We're going to do more visualizing your dream and building your dream, because that's what drives us, right? That's what really motivates us to do everything. When your mom or dad say, hey, go do this, clean your room, whatever. And you're like, yeah, okay, I'll get right on that. And then it takes you a while. Why does it take us a while? Because we do first what we want to do most, right? So if you really are watching TV and you really want to finish this show and your mom says, clean your room. Okay, I will. And she comes back in 5 minutes and you're still watching the TV. That ever happened to you guys? I know it has with our kids as I look at Megan. The reason is you want to watch the TV more than you want to clean your room. So we have to keep dreaming and keep our dream alive and keep building. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What's it going to be like to actually have your dream? If you've already accomplished it and you're there, what's it like? Okay. And keep building that. Otherwise we forget about it. And then we're like, what's the point? Right? Now, if your mom says, I'll give you $5 if you clean your room right now, my guess is, the TV show's not that important. I'll do it later. And you go clean your room to get the $5. Because again, you want that more than you want the other thing. So keep that in mind, but we're going to keep building that dream. Okay. What? Hey, Megan got her legs straight. You guys witnessed it for the first time. This is the first time she's had her legs straight in like 2 months. That's awesome. That's gross. Hey, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to let Megan show this again. It grosses me out. She's standing on her toes. That is so disgusting. Ballerinas do that, but
With their big toes.
With their big toes under also. Okay, so guys, let's work on rolls. I asked you guys to get a cushion or a mat, and if you have one, great. If not, it's okay. If you're on hardwood floors, just be really careful, okay? If it's not safe for you to do these, don't do them, okay? You might need to ask permission first, that's okay. But let's start with lay down in, we're gonna do a log roll. Now, any of you that have been in one of my classes or some of our rec classes, you're gonna know what a log roll is. Go ahead and lay down, Megan. And I don't have any mats out. Normally we do these down a cheese mat, but since you guys probably don't have a cheese mat at home, I'm not gonna put one in the picture. And we're gonna roll. Just roll down. You could roll down the hallway. Now notice she's staying really straight. Her arms stay glued to her ears. Legs are straight. Now roll back to me, Megan. And go the other way. Good. That is a log roll. Okay? Good. Now, Megan, I want you to show the position and show it from the side to start a forward roll. So notice the position she's in. We talk about this all the time. Her arms are hugging her ears. That seems to be a common theme. We do that on everything we do, don't we? So arms are hugging the ears. We're gonna slowly bend down. So you're gonna do this in slow motion, okay? Boom, she's lowering herself down to the ground. Now, notice her arms are no longer hugging her ears. That's okay. You wanna put your weight on your hands, not on your neck or your head. So when she goes, she's gonna tuck her head like this. Her arms are on the ground. She's gonna tuck and roll and rounding her back as she does it, okay? Watch her back roll and round as she goes. Good. Now, one mistake I see everybody do, okay? Not everybody, but most. Try that again, but put your hands way out in front of you. So this is what I see a lot in gymnastics, beginning gymnastics. You see how far out she reached with her hands, okay? That makes these really difficult. Now, Megan's done 4 million of these things, so she made it look easy. But when your hands are way out there, it's hard to get that rounded shape I'm talking about. So make sure your hands are pretty close to your feet when you go down. Show one more if you would, please. A good one, yeah. Watch how close her hands are when she goes into her forward roll. Yeah, they're only a little ways away from her feet. Good, thank you. I want you to also notice, now do one towards the camera. Notice how her legs stay together. Now everybody can do a forward roll with your legs all over the place, but watch what good form she does this in. Yeah. Where else do you think she could use that with that tight body shape and her legs together? You think maybe she could do that on balance beam? Yeah. We do those on balance beam. We do forward rolls, and the next thing we're going to do, we do backward rolls on the balance beam. Okay? On beam, we call them a backward shoulder roll. On the floor, we're just going to do a backward roll. So at home, what I want you guys to do is start from a standing position. It's going to look just like it did when you were going to start your forward roll. So you get into your starting position. Good. Now, I want you to go down just to the point where you're going to do, does anybody remember what it's called? What's the starting position for a backward roll? Candlestick, right? So show me a good candlestick. Good. Notice her feet and her legs went straight to the sky, okay? Everybody will try to bring their legs up over their head. If you look up and your feet like that are blocking your sight, then you probably didn't do it right. Okay? You want, yeah, it is hard to hold. You want, in a candlestick, a candle doesn't burn sideways. A candle burns straight up. And you want to think about a candlestick, the flame burns straight up. She just figured out what we're talking about with a candlestick. She's been in gymnastics for 15 years. That's okay. Hey, we're always learning something new, right? Good. So from a candlestick, guys, now show the backward roll, if you would. The key being, as you go down, guys, when you go to the ground, your hands drop like you're holding imagine carrying a pizza, right? You'd have it out here like this. You could hold it like that, but that's weird. You certainly don't want to do a roll like that. Huh? So she's going to bend her knee, guys. Just remember, she's still nursing her knee, so it's okay. At some point, we're going to have you guys doing them with straight leg backward rolls, and you stand up out of them. We're not sure she can do that right now because of her knee, so I'll walk you through what she's doing. But we're going to do a candlestick. Start with candlestick. So you're going to go down, candlestick, back up, and then all the way into the forward roll. Watch. Sorry, backward roll. Candlestick, back up, and then backward roll. Notice she put her weight on her hand. So she goes back, as she's upside down, she pushes with her arm so that the weight is not on her neck or her head, okay? That's really important when you're doing these rolls. Now, we'll start doing things like handstands out of those rolls. So when you come up out of that, can you do that? We'll see if she can show you. She hasn't done these in a while. Na, 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 na. That's really cute.
I get my hair.
Looks like Little Red Gymnastics hood. That's okay. Perfect. Those are the things we can do out of a backward roll. So guys, that's it for today. But I want you guys to be practicing your forward rolls, your backward rolls, and your candlesticks. And when you do the candlesticks, hey, will you show real quick some candlesticks? I want you to push up in the candle, come down, push up. So I'd like you to do sets of 10 of these, okay? So she's going to go into a candlestick. Your arms can be down. Yep. And you're going to push all the way into a candlestick and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7. Excellent. 8. These are hard, guys. 9, 10. Excellent. And notice you could really barely hear her. So we're not slamming ourselves down on the ground. You want to control these up and down. People forget about the down part. That's control. And the more you control it, the more muscle you're building. You're going to get stronger faster. It's even better. Okay. Guys, really appreciate you watching. Again, next week we're going to have same thing. We're going to do a little bit more stuff on different apparatus, but we're going to pre-record it. So it won't be live, but you'll be able to still see them, still learn from them, and still please, please, please do them. And go back and look at some old ones if you get bored. Each one is a little bit different. Okay, we always pretty much start out the same way with the warm-up, so you can skip through that part if you're already warmed up and stretched out. But we worked one on just turns, one on our jumps, split jump, tuck jump, straddle jump, split jump. We worked some on all the different turns, pivot turns, snap turns. We didn't do wolf turns or anything yet, but we'll get to those. And then we've done some on leaps. We've done a bunch of different ones. And I think there was a couple on just kind of conditioning, stuff you need to condition. And once you do that, you can hit the ground running and come back. And when we see you, I would love it if you walk in the gym and say, I think I'm ready to move up. Let's test, okay? We'll test you when you get back if you tell us that, and we'll see. Maybe you'll be ready to move up. All right, guys. Hey, stay safe. Have fun with your family, and keep doing the exercises. Send in those pictures. We love seeing the pictures and the videos. We'll see you soon. Take care.